If you go to the depot, after you go to the depot, you get your enroll depot done, and you go on the depot office. It tells you all the different institutions and different corporations that you've got to go and let know about your new depot name. So once you do that and you send off the depot of the new name, then you sent it, and now they have to start sorting out on their side of the fence. But the problem is they don't want to, because it's law and government and whatever is all legal. So it doesn't matter who you go to. I've been to the Serious Fraud Office. I've been to Action Fraud. They're ignoring it. I've now sent off to the Ombudsman, Financial Ombudsman, about the bank. I'm still waiting to hear from them. I've sent off for my new passport. I'm still waiting for that. It's been 5 weeks now. I've got letters from the HM Passport Office come to me written as John-Henry Doe, all in capital letters. So I've returned to send it. And that's the HM Passport Office. So I don't know. I mean, I can, when you get the envelope and when you tap the letter down, you can see a little bit of the writing at the top. And if you blow into the envelope, you can actually see who's right. It's the HM Passport Office. Now, people were ready to go and open that because they think, oh, yeah, it's a HM Passport. I've got to open it. No, don't open it. Because they're not writing to you and they're not addressing it to the correct entity. It's your own fault you're getting into these problems. And it's other people's own fault that they're getting into these problems because their ego is getting the better of them. And I don't mean that disrespectfully in any matter which way at all. You think, oh yeah, this is for me. No, it's not for you.
I agree because it's exhausting when you're like parking tickets and things like that. It's exhausting answering the letters, writing the notices. It's a waste of time as well because it goes through. So the copyright the trademark is brilliant because that gets rid of it all.
Yeah.
All the new bills, your council tax.
Answer me this question. Would you write a letter on behalf of a company that you don't own?
No.
There you go. So what are you writing letters for? Because you don't own the company. And the thing about it, there's no need to write any letters because they're not writing to your company because there's no contracts with your company when you get limited. When have you got a letter which was a contract come through your door after you bought your limited company to your limited company? You haven't, and you won't ever. Because one, the company's dormant, and two, there's no contract with the company.
So I mean, it's such a simple way then to get rid of council tax because people are like spending hours and hours and hours.
Of course it is.
Because when they write to say, it's ridiculous. I mean,
it's ridiculous because all these people believing they know what they're doing. No disrespect to them, and there's a lot of them out there selling this information and running away from you after they can't help you no more, but taking your money.
Yeah.
This is the problem. They're getting you into more problems by telling you to do this and that and this. They need a slap for teaching you legal because they're just dragging you into the devil's realm. Stay out of the devil's realm. Legal is for the devil. Law is for men and women, which is under the church.
Law is under the church.
Of course it is. Look at City of London. Where do you have to go and get your lawful document baptism certificate from? You've got to go and get it from City of London. City of London is nothing to do with United Kingdom Limited. It's under the church. Red Cross. The church. Knights Templars. The church.
So I have a private trust that I, obviously one of the ways of when I was researching and how to protect myself from a position, so I created a private trust and it's been notarized by a notary public.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The thing about it, who's the trust? Who's the trust? Who's the name of the trust? It's still your implied name. So why are you going opening up and doing a private trust for an implied name you don't even own?
It's from the living woman. My name.
From the living woman.
The private trust made in the name because I.
No, but hold on, wait a minute. But you don't own the name. Your mum gave it over. So how can you go and create something that you don't even have a hold of? Show me the lawful certificate for your name. Show me the lawful
I'm
certificate. No,
I'm going to be applying for it.
but you won't get it. No one can get it. It's the certificate of name given. That's the only lawful document on the face of the earth with your name on it, and it goes to the Vatican. You ain't getting that back. Even if you go and get your baptism certificate, it's not the lawful document. It's a legal certificate. But the stamp creates the law. So when you get it stamped, that creates it law. That's why when you go to the enrolled depot, it's a lawful document, what you're filling out and giving into the royal courts. But as soon as it's stamped by the royal courts, it then becomes law. Law, stamps are lawful money. It's law, stamps are law. That's why you have to go and get a stamp on your document from the entity that gave you the document. If you don't have a stamp on your document from the entity that gave you the document, then it's not a lawful document, I'm afraid. I mean, like one of the guys, Alex, he's going through this problem at the moment. He went and got his baptism certificate, but it hasn't been stamped. So he's chasing the church to stamp it. But the church is trying to say to him, oh, you need to go to the London Metropolitan Archive to get it stamped. If he goes down there, they might not stamp it because they're trying to tell him to go back to the church. But the church is trying to fob him off and say, oh, we don't have a stamp. Can't find it. This is the thing.
No, then just get his certificate of name given not in baptism and just get that stamped.
You can't get it. You can't get it. You show me anyone who can get their certificate of name given, and I'll give you £1 million right. I'll give you £1 million. I'll give you £1 million right now that I don't even have. If you could give me the certificate of name given now, I'll give you £1 million what I don't even have. You ain't gonna get it. No one's gonna get it.
Oh, it's not the certificate of name given. It's the one in certificate of name given not in baptism.
Yeah, I know, but they're the same document. The only difference is that the only difference is that the certificate of name given, in baptism is written in black ink. The certificate of name given not in baptism is written in red ink. So they know who has been baptized and who hasn't.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, it's getting that document.
You ain't gonna get it. You
So,
ain't gonna get it.
they said to me when I ordered it, they said, fill it in and come back and we'll pay the fee and we'll stamp it for you.
Well, if you can do that, but you're not going to get the original. And the original is the only one what counts.
Have an original.
Of course, you got a Christian name, for God's sake. If you've got a Christian name, you've got a certificate of name given. Because the surname is nothing to do with your Christian name. Remember, listen. Remember, the certificate of name given, whether it is in baptism, whether it is not in baptism, it's still the lawful certificate what gives you your Christian name. That's the most important thing. They don't want you to have that. It doesn't matter what you've got. I'm
trying to work out when I've got that because my parents...
You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it. No one would get it. It doesn't matter who you are. No one will get it. As soon as your mother gave over your Christian name on the particulars of birth form 1, that name would have been taken, written on the document, certificate of name given not in baptism or in baptism, signed by the officiating minister, sent over to the superintendent register to sign, and then sent straight to the Vatican. You won't see it. Your mum won't see it.
So, hang on, stop. Let me just say, so when my parents got baby Nahid down into the register office, they would have filled out a form.
Particulars of birth form.
And that form was given to the registrar, and they copied the information from that form and put it in the certified entry.
Well, yes and no. It depends if you was baptised or not.